Do I have everybody's attention now? Burn it down!
This is the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Finally, The Rock has come back home.
Scotty Villa brings you your new favorite pro wrestling podcast.
There is nothing you could do that is more dangerous than wrestling CM Punk.
He's got the latest in covering all of the major promotions in professional wrestling.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Breaking news and hot topics, he's covering everything from Monday night till Sunday night's main event.
I'm the hottest thing in professional wrestling. I'm Dr. Britt Baker.
And we never forget to go old school.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
From the golden era.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
To the attitude era.
And if you're not done with that, then he's got 2 words for you.
To the revolution.
It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to undeniable.
And everything in between.
Super kick, hot tag.
This is your pro wrestling podcast. This is In My House.
Give me a hell yeah.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control.
Welcome everybody to the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast. We are back. That is right. Back in action for 2026. Your favorite pro wrestling podcast has returned. This is where Scotty's going to edit in both the welcome back on our theme song and Eric Bischoff's I'm Back theme. So Scott, if you want to go ahead and edit that in here.
Welcome
Back, and I'm better than ever. Got a knack for making things better.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
And we're back. We are all here for the first show of the new year. I am your very own Monday Night Mike, joined by Toyota Tom today. That's right. In for a doozy, Rhodes family. And of course, a recovering Scotty Villa. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Ooh, I'm fighting. I'm battling, pal. It's been a rough 2.5 weeks. Almost going into 3 weeks. We've just been sick as fuck, hurting, but had to get back to work here on the pod, guys. It was my fault we missed last week. I couldn't talk, so just wasn't going to happen. But I'm going to make an attempt to get this one done up here today. But yeah, it's fucking great to be back talking a little pro wrestling with you fellas.
Thomas?
I'm fine.
Good start. Well, gentlemen, a lot has happened in the world of pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Has it?
Well, I mean, we're excited about one thing, and I think we should get right to it. I mean, Toyota Tom's on the pod, so we got to discuss something Rhodes related. We are going to talk about
the fucking Twink dropped the title. I forgot.
That's right. Now the excitement's back. UK Tom is here for a little joy. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre happened last week on SmackDown. Guys, of course, I didn't tune into the full 3 hours of it because who's got time for that? But some interesting things took place. We do have a new undisputed WWE Champion, no longer in the camp of Finn Balor. He's a winner. That's Drew McIntyre. Now, our very own Scotty Villa is obviously crushed about this because, loves him some Cody Rhodes. Guys, what did we think about the main event of SmackDown last week? Scotty Villa.
Well, it was a 3 stages of hell match on SmackDown.
No, it wasn't. It was a 1 stage as a normal wrestling match. Why the fuck is that included in 3 stages of hell? If you're not going to book it properly, don't fucking book it. Continue.
How are the other ones been booked?
They shouldn't have a fucking singles match in a 3 stages of hell. It makes no fucking sense.
But
It doesn't make it seem very much like hell.
No, it makes it seem like we're lazy fucking booking, and Triple H has got his nose up fucking everyone's hole trying to please. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Whatever.
The bear, apparently. So it was a wrestling
Fuck
match.
you, Triple H.
They're labeling it a 3 stages of hell match, but it comes down to that steel cage match in the third fall. That's where it all happens. And I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a really good job of keeping the match entertaining. I'm not a fan of cage matches in WWE, just a strictly steel cage match. I think they usually are all pretty lame and generic. This one I thought did the job. They went through the wrestling match and then the Falls Count Anywhere match. So guys are already beat up going into this steel cage match, the third fall. And I thought they did a really good job of making the cage a weapon at times. Using the cage to try to get out, climbing the top. We got a pretty big Cody cutter, guys. Pretty big Cody cutter off that cage, which is really, really good.
You want me to start yelling again?
But,
I mean, kind of.
but we got the Mike. Just hold on for a second. We got the masked man.
God, in 2026, they just had to kick it off with a fucking masked man. As much as I loved who was under the mask this time, we got to stop doing it. We have to stop doing it.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's a lot. It's just because they did it. Scott, you had a fun stat about that. How many times did they use the mask in 2024?
WWE
or 2025.
WWE in 2025, I believe, did it 4 times. 4 times.
Damn it.
Yeah.
This is where Tom can cut the promo on Triple H, because like, Jesus Christ. Like, what do we do? Let's get him in a mask, guys. Let's get him in a black mask, a black hoodie. Let's get him out there.
How else would you guys do it though?
Just have him walk down to the ring.
Imagine hit the music. That always brings the shock and awe of wrestlers. They can't see my face, but they do this. And their faces look so surprised when the music hits, right?
Yeah, hit the music, or just have him be stood at the cage door, not fucking masked.
Yeah.
The crowd would have popped.
I agree. Even if you have him run through the crowd, only a certain chunk of the crowd will see him, and then you get him standing at that cage door. By the way, him is Jacob Fatu. That's who the masked man was.
Yeah.
I have no issue with him running through the crowd with the hoodie on just to try to get there quicker so people don't get in his way. But take the fucking thing off before you're on camera.
But the reveal. The WWE mask reveal.
But
you know what? You know what my favorite part of this whole match was?
What's that?
My favorite part of the whole match. I think I laughed for about 5 minutes. And that was Cody Rhodes jumping out of the stands like a fucking fridge. Why did he do that splash like that? That was like Dusty doing that splash.
He has no flexibility whatsoever. No flexibility.
He's
not a yoga guy.
He's got the aerodynamics of a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
What is with that guy? I thought the spot was cool. It was just how he did the splash had me dying.
I mean, I just got the title of this week's episode.
But you get Jacob Fatu coming out attacking Drew, because Jacob Fatu got taken out a couple months ago on SmackDown. Nobody knows who it was. He obviously thinks it's Drew, gets involved, gets in the cage. Cody doesn't like that. Cody puts his hands on Jacob. Jacob starts throwing hands with Cody. While that's happening, Drew just crawls out the cage.
Smart move. Smart move.
Super smart. I think it's great for a heel. I don't ever want to see a baby face go through the door, but super smart by Drew. And then I don't know about you guys, Mike, you didn't see it, but when Drew actually hit the floor, I was shocked and I popped because I was like, they did it. They fucking did it. They finally gave Drew that win. They got the belt off of Cody, which I think is needed at this time, but they gave it to Drew, the guy that I think has truly earned it over the last 5 years, 6 years now. The guy's done it. He's now your WWE champion. I thought the ending was really, really well done, whether that Jacob was in a mask or not. But I like that we don't know who is going where. I know we've got a tournament coming up for the number one contender, but do Cody and Jacob get into that tournament somehow? I'm not too sure. But Tom, your thoughts on the result of that match?
I popped like crazy because it had that kind of like, ooh, did they just fuck that up feeling? Like, was somebody supposed to get to Drew before he fell out the cage? Is the first thought that went through my head because it's Drew and he's been a fucking loser for the last 6 years.
I love to lose.
So I initially thought, oh, they fucked up. But then I thought it's cool. I mean, I have no faith that WWE are going to book this run very well because they haven't booked anything very well in the last year. So they'll probably ruin it next week. But I really enjoyed the match, even if the first fall of hell was a wrestling match. So what does that make every other match on the show? Like, why bother putting that in there? The Falls Count Anywhere was fun, and they actually went places, so that was cool. And I thought the cage match was very good. I'm glad to see Jacob Fatu back. I'm glad to see that they're slotting him straight back into the main event again, which is exactly where he should be. Interested to see where it goes, but I don't trust him to book this right.
See, now Scotty jumped on my back. I did see him go out of the cage. It was in my 90-second recap. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, you should.
I wasn't sure if
all
you
around.
got SmackDown recap, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, this guy's all over. He just doesn't do NXT, but it's probably gearing up in the new year to get that done for me. I am very happy to do it. I think it really spices up going into Rumble. It's, I mean, wild to me that they're doing this on WWE television. That's, I mean, if we're going to give them kudos somewhere, it's that, oh, your champion changed on a television program.
Yeah.
It kind of sets a standard where that could happen, which we'll get into in a little bit. I'm obviously happy Drew has the title. I think he's on a hellacious heel run. I hope they use the momentum. I hope they let him keep it till Mania. I do.
Who'd you put him with at Mania?
Fucking Cody, probably.
Exactly. And who the fuck won? Cody defended the title 5 times, which is a whole other issue because he had it for fucking ages. So why was it only 5 times?
Street Fighter.
4 of them were against Drew. Why do we want to see Drew and Cody again?
It's safe.
It's boring.
I think these guys work well together. Like, I didn't hate the work of those two. Sometimes, like, I think we're in that big trapping of like the Vince booking of always the same kind of thing at your Mania. Obviously, they get put on the poster for a fucking reason, right? I'll tell you, it won't be a fucking Obafemi. People are still confused if he's on the main roster or not. Because that was him. We can get into that in a second. It'll be hard to say. It really comes down to Rumble, right? Like, it'll be interesting to see who wins the Rumble. Because I'm not putting money on Cody.
No,
I don't have Cody winning it.
me neither. I have him winning the Chamber though.
Yeah, that's always the cop out after, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to win here, but it's nice too because we'll get into our next point, then we'll get into a little bit of the Rumble season talk. Obviously, last night on Monday Night Raw, you guys know, I didn't watch 3 hours of that either. But we heard from everyone's favorite Pepsi Phil. And with that came a fucking loser. That's right. Finn Balor.
Stepped
taking
up.
a shot.
The match
Quite
I
a
want
big
to
shot.
see. The match I want to see.
Is this where you start pulling Finn away from the Judgment Day? Because it's cancer, right? Like, it's not helping Finn Balor and his fucking loser status. But I don't see them going, okay, Cody dropped the title on SmackDown. I don't see them having Finn beat Punk.
Oh, there's no way in hell.
Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense right now.
But does this go to a fuck finish and then we get Punk and Finn in Saudi at the Rumble?
You know what? Then the match you want to see, right? It would be good to do this. Have it be the breakaway from the Judgment Day. Judgment Day come down, do what the Judgment Day always do. Try to get involved. Finn loses it finally.
Yes.
It's a good place for the fucking demon
to
show up. Yeah, to show up at a big show.
Pepsi Phil versus the demon.
Yeah. Which even the demon will fall to Pepsi Phil.
Well, I think Punk keeps the title till Mania.
For sure.
I think Scotty's right. I think Cody wins the Chamber and we get Punk and Cody.
I'm stoked with that. I'm super stoked with that.
The only thing I don't want, and I know we fantasy booked this ourselves 5 seconds ago, but if the Demon comes back at the Rumble, then the Demon losing straight away is Finn Balor's a fucking loser.
I mean, everyone knew that already, though. But at least you get the show of the Demon coming out.
That's true.
Remember when Edge beat the Demon? Pretty foolish there on WWE's behalf as well. But
it was.
The fuck do I know?
You could have the Judgment Day fuck over the Demon,
leading to Finn versus JD at WrestleMania.
Something like that.
Really good.
Finn versus Dom, I think, is the match. I think that's the match
for Mania.
Yeah,
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I love JD. I'm with you, but JD ain't a guy who's going on the WrestleMania poster. I'll tell you that.
The only reason I said JD is they've got that Ooh,
but that won't happen.
It won't.
I think this needs to be the end of the beginning of the end of the Judgment.
It needs to. It needs to die.
Yeah, with guys being hurt as much as they are and girls being hurt as much as they have been, it's time for this to just fade away. I enjoyed the Judgment Day run. But it's time to get Finn back to being a baby face again. It's time to
make him a winner.
Yeah, he'll still be a loser, but but I think it's time for Dominic Mysterio to be his own, whether he's got a gal with him or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's time for him to be on his own. I do worry about what happens with JD. I hope JD kind of sticks with Finn Balor a little bit, maybe even just go into being a strict tag team. I would love that. But
I think Dom and Liv are the two that should remain together on TV for the foreseeable. And I think Finn Balor and JD would be, because there's all those rumors right now that WWE are serious about trying to make a tag division a thing. Finn Balor and JD would be very good for that.
Yeah, guys, I didn't realize the Wyatt Six were still a thing until I was watching my recap. So
I think people need to pump their brakes on all these new expectations because of, Sammy says he wants to be a champion and this guy wants to be a champion. These guys are going to have tag championships and the women's tag team category is hot as hell, never been hotter. It's Rumble and Mania season. They did this last year. And then once Mania season is done, it goes back to the way it was. You go back to your main storylines. You try to build up that mid card again, and you try to keep the other divisions moving as well. But if something doesn't catch fire, you're not seeing the tag team titles defended every other week. You're not seeing great tag team divisions. So I think people need to just be a little bit more realistic. Yeah, it's fun to have hope. I have hope. I had hope fucking however many years ago when Sammy hit Roman in the back with a chair. And that still hasn't paid off for Sammy to be a world champion. I'm liking the build, but it's been a few years, and same thing with last year and the year before when Sammy fought Kevin and Sammy fought Roman at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-views. I'm like, oh, here we go. But it's just because it's that time of year to give us big matches and big payoffs. I want to see stuff like this happening in July and August and October, where I'm still excited about the tag team division, the mid cards, the women's division. So I think people need to temper their expectations just a touch because it's that season.
But with that too, it's like this is where the most exciting stuff happens in the wrestling WWE season, right? Like we are getting to it, which means like you don't want to leave. Fans kind of hung out because WrestleMania build last year I didn't think was their best, especially coming off 40, right? Yeah. Like in 40s was so fucking hot. Where you were like, oh shit, like I'm gearing up and I'm ready for WrestleMania. Obviously, the Rumble will start us in that direction. It'd be interesting to see. I think it is interesting where they're just like, hey, Finn, like we know you're talented. I'm like, oh, you guys finally got that fucking memo?
Yeah.
Like you finally are just like, we should use this guy. I think it's great that it's against Punk. It brings that light back to those who forgot, right?
For sure.
Yeah, like it could really help rejuvenate Finn, but it's all a matter of how you're going to book this. But I do think now talking about it with you guys, I think there's going to be a schmoz. I think there's going to be interference. I think that's really going to push Finn over the edge. I think you're right. The Saudi match is where you should go with it.
I also think WWE need to look at a map because they're pushing that this match is in Finn Balor's home country. No, it's not. It's in Northern Ireland, which is a different country from where Finn Balor and Becky Lynch are from. So they're fucking idiots.
They don't know anything.
That pissed me off all the way through Raw. Different country, shut the fuck up. But I think it's going to be very interesting. I like that. I like you said in the group chat, Scott. I like that the champions right now are being champions and actually wrestling a little bit more. But nobody's still wrestling enough and as much as they should be, but it's a step in the right direction, I guess.
And they're being hunted. Like, I like that all these wrestlers are like, hey, I've never been a world champion, and I've been here for however. Zack Ryder's always ready, but he's never been a world champion, right? Like, everybody's saying they want to be champion, and then we're getting that with the tag team championships and the women's tag team titles. So that's the wrestling I love. Like, I love when I was growing up, and Razor Ramon's like, "Okay, I'm gonna, I'm wrestling a fucking jobber tonight, but I'm coming for that Intercontinental title, Double J. Don't think I've forgotten about that." I like that when wrestlers are like, "I'm here to be a champion." So we're seeing a lot more of that. I hope that just stays as a mainstay throughout wrestling as a whole throughout the entire year, not just because it's the biggest season of the wrestling calendar kind of thing, right? But yeah, it's nice to see. It's fun to see, and we got the biggest championship in wrestling title change on SmackDown. So it's nice to see.
I think we should move from something that's nice to see to something that's fucking stupid to see.
Yeah, the Wide Six.
Not them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that wrong.
And I think you're going to agree with me, Mike. I'm almost certain of it.
All right.
The way they've done the NXT call-ups recently has been fucking garbage. What the? Javon Evans's thing was done in a fucking commercial. Why should I give a shit about this guy? And that hurts me to say because we've had nothing but good things to say on this podcast about Javon Evans.
Yeah.
I think he's fantastic. But if they're not even going to put that he's on the main roster now on the fucking TV show, why would anybody care?
I am with you and agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I talked to one Scotty Villa off the pod about this, and I told him straight up, like, they have dropped the ball with all three of these fucking guys. Everyone. Like, anyone who came up, Obafemi shouldn't have won the title back. I don't like that you're just like, dropping it, guys. The big show called. I'm out of here. Fuck y'all.
Fucking hate that. I hated it when Asuka did it, however many years ago that was. I hate it when Obafemi did it, mainly because Obafemi is nowhere near as good as fucking Asuka.
Wow.
But that's a different issue.
We agree. We agree on that. And Asuka was undefeated, though, right? Like,
I think she got hurt when she had to relinquish it too. She was undefeated. I think she had gotten hurt.
I'd rather you be undefeated.
Yeah.
And then drop the title. And you're like, no one can beat me. I'm just the best. Here you go. Have at it, losers. That's a big dick move.
That's
right there.
Badass.
Yeah. But
I still hated
not the case. I look at it like we kind of look at all NXT call-ups. You're not going to become a superstar within seconds of hitting the roster. I agree with you. When your signing is on a fucking commercial, essentially, pretty rough.
The thing that I don't like, and they've been doing it, they did it last year and they're doing it this year. Stop having people debut by turning up and asking or trying to be signed with the general manager in a backstage segment. Just start running vignettes again. And I know that's what they're doing with Obafemi, but they're shitty vignettes. Run good ones. Make me give a fuck about this person. Don't assume everybody's been watching NXT. I fucking hate it. Just put some effort into your TV show that you're getting paid billions of dollars a year for.
I like the vignette idea. I also just like debut in the Rumble and then you're just on the main card.
I don't mind that either.
There's no better welcoming party to the roster as it was before, when it's just like, you're in the Rumble, but now they do the thing where they're like, well, NXT talent are in the Rumble. Yeah. So it confuses everyone because you're just like, but he can just go back to NXT. He's just in it to fill a spot.
Or debut after Mania, like the Raw after Mania.
They used to.
Awesome.
Or like
they've ruined that show.
But yeah.
I watch it every year. They get me every time.
At the moment, they've got Carmelo Hayes doing the US Open, the title challenge. I love that. Have Obafemi answer that. Just hit his music. Have him do that fucking stupid walk and eat Carmelo Hayes and take the title. Boom. Main roster call up.
I think they're going to be. I mean, obviously, I think Trick Williams out of the three right now is in the best standing because he comes prepackaged with a yeet movement with his opening. I mean, I love Whoop That Trick. I'm not like the biggest Trick Williams guy, but like I'm fucking down to hear Whoop That Trick.
The only reason I don't like it is because it makes me think of Booker T. Doesn't make me think of Trick Williams. It makes me think of Booker T. I think they have faith in Trick Williams though, because his first week he was in there with Sami Zayn.
Yep.
The second week he was doing a segment with Randy Orton where he whipped a microphone at somebody in the front row, which was hilarious if you've seen the cell phone footage of that.
And unfortunately for Matt Cardona, next week Trick Williams fights Matt Cardona in the number one contenders tournament. I don't see Trick losing.
I also don't see Trick losing.
I don't see Trick losing, and I think at that point, if I'm Cardona and they're having me lose to Trick Williams on my second match back, I'm looking for the out clause on that contract.
Yeah, I'm looking
they
at
clearly
real fast.
Because why did I bother coming back?
Listen,
maybe we get some sort of schmoz, then we get a fatal 5-way at Saturday night's main event.
I'm going to tell you right now. Matt Cardona signed that piece of paper knowing goddamn well he was never going to be the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion. They said, we'll let you be Matt Cardona. And he's like, good enough.
In his second match back, he's losing.
But I mean, I think that's a guy who knows where he's at age-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe another IC title run for him, maybe a US title run, but he's never getting to the top of the ladder. And I think they really do see the most in Trick Williams. I think Obafemi is going to be a bust. I do. I think Obafemi is going to be a bust on the main roster.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't think Obafemi is going to be a bust. I think the booking of Obafemi is going to be a bust.
Yeah,
I'm torn. I don't know which way it's going to go. If it was the Vince era, I think 100% he would blow it, especially like the last few years of Vince.
A lot of racism involved in the Vince era.
True. Well, good thing JR's not around either.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm just not sure how they're going to book Obafemi on the main roster. Sure, you're going to have... He had a really good match with Cody at Saturday Night main event before the schmoz finish. I really enjoyed the match.
Are you high?
No, I'm sick.
Exactly. Are you high?
It could be both.
The sick medicine fucking you up. That match was dog shit, and it was all Cody's fault.
I liked the match. I thought it was good.
And it was all Cody's fault.
It was a good match. It was a good TV match. People didn't say anything until the finish happened. And then they got all pissy. That's what happened.
I would have been, if I was Vince, I would have been telling them to go home. Awful match. We'll figure it out. We'll give somebody else minutes. Your shit, get out of my ring.
Right.
If the rumors are true that Oba's going to Raw, is that the best spot for him?
I think so, but purely because where does he fit on SmackDown?
I just think SmackDown has more time.
SmackDown has more people.
And more people. And for me, I'm just like, there's a lot of mid-card baby faces. Is Oba going to be a heel?
He didn't. I don't think he works as a heel. Not now. Because he can come up and smash people, and that'll get him over.
Yeah, I'm just like, you already got that with Braun Breaker, and now we're going to do that with Obafemi. And then what? He faces Gunther and gets worked?
I've been thinking this for a while, and I think they should bring back jobbers to Raw and SmackDown. Just 2 squash matches, like a minute, 2 minutes. Just have them.
I mean, they employ enough jobbers where they can just bring out useless talent.
But that's the point. They shouldn't employ the jobbers. They should bring them in like they used to. Have fucking somebody who's not really doing anything right now just come out, squash a jobber, so people are like, oh yeah, that guy works here, and then people remember who he is, and we might have a chance to learn some people's music these days, because who the fuck knows who's coming out when.
Well, you've got all the Americanos, or all those 3 guys that are doing fucking nothing.
Why are they wasting the... I mean, speaking of entrance music, I like theirs. It gets in my head.
Dude, Ludwig Kaiser was finally back in Germany. He had to dress up as El Grande Americano. He's in his homeland, and he's going to dress up.
He didn't even wrestle.
And he didn't work, yeah. So, I'm sorry, Ludwig. I felt bad for you.
Not me. Not me. I didn't feel bad. You know what?
I think
You should have kept with Tiffy time. You hurt your own stock.
I get a huge kick out of the fact that Ludwig Kaiser's current gimmick is he is a German wrestler pretending to be an American wrestler, pretending to be a luchador.
It's
Yeah.
great.
It's great.
I love it. I just like El Grande Americano was a lot of fun when it first started, and now it's barely even mentioned. And
It's AAA. Gonna be in AAA.
do you think
to
we're
enjoy
gonna
it.
get Americanos versus Americanos when Gable comes back with Gable and the
Oh.
Creeds against
Yes, I hope
Ludwig
so.
and I hope so. I just
It's the
think that'll
perfect
be
way
fun.
to end that.
Yeah.
But
Mask
moving
versus
in,
mask.
mask versus mask. That's when you do it, right? Just a bunch of whites there anyway. Finishing off this week's show, we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. That's right, we are edging so close to the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of big names in WWE, the likes of Roman Reigns,
Oh, yeah.
Brock Lesnar,
Oh yeah.
just to name a couple. What is the landscape for the Royal Rumble this year? Outside of breaking the walls down with Chris Jericho, because Jesus, that's got to be the moment.
I think Jericho will be the moment. I don't think he wins.
You better
No,
not.
no, I think we talked about this, Scotty.
Yeah.
I think Jericho's back, and I think Kevin Owens is back.
Yeah, you're really
And
you're believing
I
this.
think that's what you get for the Mania match to open one of the nights is
when you said
Jericho and Kevin Owens.
when you said that to me the other day, I hadn't even thought about it because I've just kind of had Kevin Owens out of my mind because he's hurt. But man, if that happens, I am so excited for that.
I think that'd
wanna
be
see.
really good too, and mostly because the build will be great
Yeah.
from both those guys. Like, yes, it's something that's been done before, but you're like, fuck, it'll be entertaining. You know that one will at least propel you to be like, I want to watch that match because when these guys talk, it's fucking gold.
Yeah.
It's solid gold. But I
But-
mean, obviously, Brock is going to be in the Rumble. I'd assume you're going to Saudi. I think you want to put the big ticket guys on there.
So let's break this down because in my head, I think there's the three biggest guys that are going to be in the Rumble that could easily win. It's Brock, it's Roman, and it's Gunther.
Mhm.
Do you legitimately see any of those three guys actually winning? I think one of those three guys has to win.
I think Gunther is the only one.
I think that Tom's right with that pick. I do.
The other wild card that I think it's not a high chance that they do it, but there is a chance is Braun Breaker.
Ah, fuck.
I don't
It's
want
also
that yet.
I also
I
don't
do.
want
They need to start pushing younger talent. They don't need to keep waiting till everyone's 30 fucking
three of them
years
just got
old.
signed allegedly to the main roster. No one saw it, but they're there. They're pushing young.
It was in a
right?
fucking commercial.
I'm with you with like the sentiment's there for Braun Breaker, right? Like you just
They-
just took the loss to Punk. Like when are you going to pull the trigger?
They might do it.
It's a possibility. I think Gunther is the move out of the ones Scotty mentioned. Like I would like to see it be Gunther, but we're in that spot then too because we really want Brock Lesnar and Gunther.
Yeah.
Like
I want that so bad.
we all want that so bad. But I just on the nights when you're booking, you're either first or last. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like if you're Gunther and Brock, you're either first or last.
Yeah.
And in this case, you're probably first.
Agreed. I want to see Gunther and Brock, but with the names that we've mentioned, I think that leaves Roman winning the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And then that, in my opinion, I think it should be Roman versus Punk on Raw for that World Championship because Roman hasn't held that title yet. So that makes sense to me, especially now that Cody doesn't have that WWE Championship. Roman can't go after Cody to try to get that title back. So I'd like to see that there. My early pick right now is Gunther winning the Rumble, though. I don't want to see Gunther being slowed down unless it's Brock. I don't want to see him in any other spot other than a main event.
The only
when it comes
way
to Mania.
I would be happy with Gunther being eliminated if it's him and Brock do like that cactus clothesline thing where they take each other out.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'd be happy with anybody other than Gunther.
Quickly because Scott, is your money pick right now on Gunther? Because after you just talked about Roman, mine is definitely Roman.
Ugh.
I know, I get it, Tom, but like Scotty just saying is like Roman Punk. Yeah. Yeah, man, because then you can find a way to get Paulie involved one more time.
That's such a big thing. One more time with Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I think right now I'm putting my chips behind Roman. I'm with you, Tom. I get it. Like, I think Gunther is, especially after beating Cena, if you're going to position him as this killer, winning the Rumble definitely is the icing on the cake for that. But I'm going to say Roman right now. Or Obafemi. Finn Balor's winning the Rumble.
Free agent.
We got a lot of local shows coming up in the next little while. CWE is back in Regina on the 17th of February at the Gathering Place. Reaper Wrestling will be back in the very near future. Surrey Valley Wrestling are running a show in Estevan. At least myself from the show will be trucking up there for that. So come say hi if you're there.
Estevan or Weyburn?
Weyburn. Same place in my head.
Staying with me. I agree.
And Micro Wrestling Federation.
Ooh.
The midgets are coming to Regina. They'll be at the German club. Tickets are not on sale yet. But like I say, at least myself will be in attendance for all of those.
I will be in attendance for Micro Wrestling for sure.
News and information coming up for all of those. So I'm sure we'll talk about them on the show. But
we might. And next week, I promise all the listeners, we'll talk about women.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, not in your world, but
no, not mine. But
we
WWE,
will. Yeah, you're
WWE
right.
Apparently employ some of those.
They do. Julia still got it, guys. Tell you still that right now. Still got Jordan Grace gonna do big things. Jordan Grace gonna win the Rumble.
Wow.
You might not actually be wrong there.
I know.
I hope that. I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, guys, I'm on it today. I'm on it. I did some homework coming into the show. You guys should be proud. New year, new Monday Night Mike. Still not watching Weekly Pro Wrestling, but we are happy to be back this year. It's going to be a big year. Big year for the show. Lots of things planned. As always, we're always grateful for our number one sponsor. That's right, Wendy's, the unofficial sponsor of the In My House Pro Wrestling podcast. Dave's Doubles available only at Wendy's. Rocks in your fries, a possibility. So make sure you get over to Wendy's. Tell them the In My House Pro Wrestling podcast sent you for absolutely zero discount.
Also, I just remembered I told somebody I would say hi. I've forgotten who you are, so hi, whoever the fuck you were.
Hey, thanks for listening. Go fuck yourself.
Scott's a bitch and he's banned.
For Scotty Villa and UK Tom, and of course myself, Monday Night Mike, this has been the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Dick cream.
Hey, Poppy.
What the fuck?
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go wild. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. It's my house. Yowie wowie.